Last season on Power Rangers Multiverse, our heroes finally defeated Daishi, only to have him replaced with a new terror, the Yellow Ranger Slayer. Dark Lisa returns, and Lord Zed is still at large. Will our heroes overcome the growing number of enemies, or will evil prevail? And who invited that ugly tiger? Find out next as a whole new season of Power Rangers Multiverse begins.
Multiverse Rangers Season 2, A New Power Source. Episode 1, A Surprising Return, and The Quest Begins, Part 1. Everyone is sitting around thinking about Rias as if she is ever going to return from defeating Daishi.
I really miss Mom because she's always here for everybody, but I wish she was here.
I know, sis, but there's nothing you can do.
As Billy gives Artemis a hug.
We're all missing Rias, but we can't just sit around and do nothing when there is a new evil out there with the Dark Lisa and Lord Zed. I think it's time for me to train.
As Lisa walks off to the training room.
Man, this is not okay. Rias shouldn't be gone so long.
Listen, Rias was a strong leader and knew what to do.
Yeah, I have to agree with Chris. There was no other leader.
Just remember what Rias said. We are a team.
Today, Familia, we lost a great leader with the heart of a true warrior. I'm proud to call her a friend and would gladly fight by her side to my last breath. The same goes for all of you as well.
Man, I wish she was here.
Me too, man. Me too.
It is not the same when Sensei Rias is not around.
Jahil then hangs his head and punches a wall. I know. I just can't believe she hasn't returned. I wish I would have gone with her. At least she would have had some backup.
Listen, she is a strong leader. She would have wanted us to continue and find our powers.
I agree with Jason. She may not be with us, but she lives on through us. We must continue to fight to protect the multiverse at all costs. Around this time, on the space base, the Yellow Ranger Slayer is getting comfortable in their new throne.
I can't believe Daishi left all of this behind. Well, his loss is my gain. Yeah. I'm gonna have to vacuum through almost all the slime ooze left over behind. Ugh, so appalling.
At this moment on the moon, Rita, Zed, Divatox, and their gang are getting settled back into their palace.
Zeddykins! It's good to be back home.
Indeed, we will have to do something about that smell of oil Mondo left behind.
At least you don't smell as bad as the bonehead in the room.
Hey, I'm right here, you know.
Meanwhile, in Dr. K's workshop, she just finished working on the morpher that Rias found, and it turns out to be a dragon morpher with black and silver on it. Ooh.
Let's see if this works.
As Dr. K then shouts out,
It's morphin' time! Dragon Zord!
Dr. K then turns into the Black and Silver Ranger. As Raphael walks into her workshop.
What? A new Ranger? Who are you?
Dr. K looks around and sees Raphael.
It's me, Dr. K.
As Dr. K powers down.
It looks like I am a ranger now.
Dr. K, a Ranger now? But wait, I thought the Dragon Zord power are green. Why is your suit black and silver?
Yes, Raphael, I am a ranger now. Also, there are different multiverses with different kinds of color dragon swords. And what Rias found was black and silver dragon sword coin.
This is true. If that's the case, you might need this dragon dagger I found. Here you go, Dr. K. Here you go, Doc.
Thank you, Raphael.
As Dr. K kisses him on the lips and starts to blush afterwards. Raphael then blushes as well and says,
Oh, wow.
Raphael then fainted, wondering what just happened. As this is all going on, the Rangers are still thinking about Rias. As they are sitting around, a white light shows up in the middle of the grounds of the CC lookout.
Where is that light coming from?
That's a good question, Lisa. I never saw that light.
As everyone looks outside and sees the white light and starts to run outside, at that time, there's a ranger in gold and the colors of all the rangers in the middle of the suit. As Jack looks at the new ranger.
That is not Rias.
As Jack starts to walk away.
I wonder who that can be.
At that moment, as Artemis said that, the new ranger removes their helmet to reveal themselves.
Did you miss me, Rangers?
Artemis and Billy run up to Rias.
Mom,
You're back! How could this be?
As they both hug her. And Jack turns around and runs up to Rias, and he hugs her as well.
I have missed you, and we all thought you were gone for good.
Oh, the Multimasters knew there was something wrong, so they brought me back to keep fighting. Also, I found out there's a new power on a planet called KO-89.
Oh, wait. You said new powers, right? I really hope that. I wonder what they are. But this is gonna be cool.
So, what will happen to our current powers?
Yeah, that's what I want to know as well. Good call, Chris.
Yeah, that is a good question, because I want to know that as well. As everyone wants to know what is going to happen to the powers they currently have. So Rias tells them what's going to happen. And at the moon, Lord Zed is coming up with a plan to destroy the Rangers. And on the space base, the Yellow Slayer is doing the same. But somewhere in the mountains, Dark Lisa is working on something that is going to put Lord Zed and the Yellow Slayer to shame.
So you
I
think...
have something that the Lord Zed and the Yellow Slayer would never have, and that is the Sunset Crystal, because I can make my Dark Rangers more powerful than their so-called monsters.
So you think this will be more powerful than the Rangers?
Oh yes, the Rangers won't know what hit them, Dark Rias.
Dark Lisa said this with a smile on her face.
Those petty rangers will have a chance against us now.
Back at the CC lookout, the Rangers are still talking to Rias, trying to figure out what happened.
As you all know, we haven't got time to waste. So suit up and let's get you those powers, those new powers, Rangers.
As Rias said that, Dr. K walks out of the workshop where the Rangers are.
I want to help the Rangers to get their new powers, Rias.
But you're not a Ranger, and how can you help without any powers?
Actually, about that.
She can help out. Show her, Doc.
Dr. K puts her hand behind her back to hold and gets a hold of her morpher and calls out.
It's morphin time! Dragon Sword!
Dr. K changes into the black and silver ranger.
Oh my, that's great. This is the first time I've seen you as a ranger.
This is the first time ever, Rias. So, can I help the Rangers?
Yes, you can, Dr. K.
As the Rangers are suited up, they teleport to the KO-89 to get their new powers. But there are going to be 2 people there waiting for them. Copyright 2023. All rights reserved.
Ready? Let's do it. Shift to the turbo.
To be continued.
Hard and training hard, but now they feel out of breath and exhausted. Chris, deciding to join them, is well hydrated while sipping on his monkey madness. Chris sees the exhausted Rangers and can't help but snicker to himself.
Yo, Chris, how are you so energized?
Yeah, man. Usually at this point in the week, I'm beat. What's your secret?
Chris, sipping on his monkey madness, explains.
Glad you asked that, guy, my friends. I keep myself energized and hydrated with the W hydration line.
W, what is that?
It's a top of the line energy drink and energy booster that gives me what I need to tackle throughout the day and on the week. And, as many villains as we can conquer nowadays. It's also good for gamers and content creators of all sorts. It's jitterless energy made with coffee fruit extract, comes in many, many, many delicious flavors, and no added preservatives whatsoever. Hey guys, check this out. Here's some Galaxy Grenade for you.
Thanks, Chris. But there is a quick question. What if there's financial struggles? Hills on a budget and all. Is there a way we can save a few bucks?
Absolutely. You can go to www.w.gg, enter the promo code PR Multiverse, all caps, no spaces. By doing this, you save 10% off your entire order. And they also have great swag to show your W support proudly.
Like hats.
Yeah, like hats.
As that is being said, a disturbance can be seen on the computer screens.
Okay, guys, we need to report to ops and get our mission. Riaz, this is Chris. We're on our way. I hope you guys are energized. It's time for Gold Rush.
Remember, go to www.w.gg. Place in the promo code PR Multiverse, all caps, no spaces, and save 10% off your entire purchase. W. Energy. Delicious, jitterless energy.
Previously on Power Rangers Multiverse, our heroes were worried about Riaz and Dr. K becoming Power Rangers. The Yellow Ranger Slayer took over the space base, and Lord Zed got his palace. And Dark Lisa, well, she was somewhere in the mountains. Riaz returned in new colors. But on KO-89, there's going to be something going on over there. So what's going to be happening over there? Let's find out. Let's suit up, Rangers.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger.
Episode 2, The Quest Begins, Part 2. Meanwhile, as the Rangers had gone their separate ways for now, Artemis had gone off to find a new source of power.
It's always something with the cycle bolt. But, well, listen, we have to come to meet your demise, Aqua Ranger. My demise? You don't mean your own? Oh, you cycle freak. Well, I mean, could be yours. But when I'm done with you, it will be cycle who?
Artemis had grown a bit as her and Psycho Aqua begin to fight.
You honestly think I'm going to let you win? You won't have a choice. I'll win and you'll fall.
Just then, Jahil would appear and begin to aid Artemis with Psycho Aqua. I'm here, and I won't let anything happen to you, Artemis.
It's about time, cowboy.
Jahil would then grin and would go back to assisting Artemis.
Two of you, no matter.
Psycho Aqua would then send a blast towards Artemis, and Jahil would step in front of Artemis and take that blast. Artemis would yell out as Psycho Aqua begins to laugh evilly.
Yes, that's a little dino brat.
Being caught off guard by this, Artemis's energy would be destroyed and her bond would be broken with her dinosaur forever.
No, not my energy. You are gonna pay for that.
After those words, a green light would appear around her body as some sort of chameleon orb would appear in her hand.
What is this?
I
am the Kutama Chameleon. Your desire to protect your loved ones has activated me.
Kutama, what? A new power?
Confusion filled Artemis's voice as a new morpher soon appeared in the shape of a star.
Say these words. Star change.
Artemis would nod and click the Kutama. Once as it activated, she would place it within the morpher.
Star change!
Gamaleo Kutama! Say the change!
Artemis would come out from the powers with a new suit and would look it over in shock.
I can't believe this. An entire new power.
Jahil would soon wake up afterwards and blink. Ah! A new ranger?
No.
Artemis removes her helmet and looks at Jahil. Whoa! New powers? Awesome!
Aha! New power? So what?
I'm sick of this. Crimson Beast power! Jahil would finally morph, and the Q rapier would appear in Artemis's hands, and she would nod as if she knew what to do.
I know what to do. Himalayan impact!
Artemis would call forth, and the rapier would turn into a whip and bind Psycho Aqua.
Now, Jahil!
Wolf Saber! He would slash at the Aqua Psycho as he sent her flying into a nearby mountain. I told you I'd always be there for you, Artemis. He would wrap his arms around Artemis, and meanwhile, on the other side of the planet, a couple of other rangers were in search of their own new powers as well. Alex had gone off on his own to find his new powers.
Well, okay. I guess this is the place, huh? Should be somewhere.
Alex would say as he looked around for the Solaris night lamp.
Only those who are pure of heart may obtain such a mystic power. Who are you?
The ranger would speak as she stood before the male. She was dressed in the Mystic Force red gear.
My name is Alex. I'm the Ninja Storm Red Ranger and a pupil of Shane, the former Ninja Storm Red Ranger.
Enter at your own risk.
Alex would sigh and enter the cavern, pulling out a flashlight. He would then turn it on.
It's now or never.
May your power protect you.
Yeah, thanks.
As Alex would enter the cavern, a couple of past enemies of the Ninja Storm Rangers would appear. Alex would soon morph into his Ninja Storm suit. Oh, oh. Solaris Night powers? I think not.
You shall not gain these powers.
The creature would hiss.
You will fail.
We'll see about that.
Alex begins to fight the trio of monsters. Gang up on him!
Fearstone and Thoughtless Aspire. Red Mystic Force Ranger.
A blast of fire would then be sent towards two of the monsters, and the same two would go into a wall.
Hey, thanks.
The Rangers is what we're supposed to do.
Alex and this new ranger would fight the three off. As they destroy them, a wall would open up, revealing the Solaris lamp.
Whoa. Looks like you earned it. Go on.
Alex would nod and go to the lamp. He would take it and wind it up a bit, then pull the trigger. And out came a golden light, and a cat-like genie appeared, named Gingy.
Hey, wait. You aren't Daggeron. Wait, and you aren't Nick.
You're right, Gingy. You should know who I am.
Well, but I am better looking than Daggeron, though.
Wait, if you aren't Nick or Maddie.
Exactly.
She would then remove her helmet.
Narissa?
Right. Hey, Gingy.
Wait, whoa. You were the Mystic Force Red Ranger?
Yes, actually, I'm the daughter of Nick and Madison. I'm Narissa Russell.
Wow. Whoa. You're just as beautiful as your mother.
So, you're taking over the mantle of the Solaris Knight?
Yeah. Thing is, most of my friends have new powers due to a powerful enemy, and we're now trying to find new powers to aid us.
Well, Solaris Knight powers are powerful and please take care when using them, along with taking care of this crazy cat Gingy.
Hey.
I promise. I will. Also, if you want, you could.
We could always use the help.
It would be an honor to aid you all.
Meanwhile, Psycho Aqua had come back to destroy Artemis, as Jahil had gone off to find his powers.
Time to destroy you for good. Yeah, but I don't think so. Oh, I do.
As those last words are said, Artemis would pull her rapier out as Psycho Aqua had done the same, and they lock weapons. To be continued. Will Jahil find his new powers in time? Will Artemis survive the fight with Psycho Aqua? Find out on the next episode of Power Rangers Multiverse 2023. All rights reserved.
And crew, how you guys doing? We are here to promote a new sponsor, and I'm proud to say that he is my offspring, my son. He is doing a 3D prints. It's called Prints by Schneeberger. as you can see on his Etsy page here. These are two examples of what he does. He can do these 3D printed dragons. These are very awesome and it's totally flexible, totally move, totally bendable. If you guys have anything with if you guys like fidgeting with things, this is a perfect thing for you. He can also do 3D printed crafts as such, like vases, baskets, whatnot. I know he's taking care of one for an aunt for mine. Also, he does other things like fully functional Power Rangers, Marvel helmets, stuff like that. As a matter of fact, if you take a look on his Facebook page, Prince by Schneeberger's Facebook page, you'll see that he has a post of a fully functional Deadpool helmet, and it's fully functional, fully wearable, and he's selling it for a good price. So if you guys are interested, give him the promo code PR Multiverse when you send him, and let him know that the Multiverse Rangers sent you. What do you think, guys?
Yep.
Looks dope.
Couldn't say it better than that.
I like it.
So, thank you to our new sponsor, Prince by Schneeberger, and my son Jonathan. Thank you very much. And guys, we need to get some helmets by this guy. So let's get him some business, huh?
Yeah,
let's do it.
That Wow Force helmet.
Dude, I might have to get him for another one.
There you go. Oh yeah, show him, Bruce. Show him. Unless you don't have it.
I don't.
I don't have it with me.
Oh,
he left it back at the base.
I left it at base.
How could you? How could you?
Dude.
He has to take care of personal business. You know, he's got to do that important stuff business.
Exactly.
I hear you. But he will print any Ranger helmet that you ask him for. All you have to do is make sure you give him the dimensions and sizes of your particular skull, dimensions that he's looking for, and he will do his best. His quality in his craft is excellent. I can personally say it's a good quality helmet. So, Prince by Schneeberger, thank you for sponsoring the Multiverse Rangers podcast.
Agreed.